Now batting, center fielder David Anderson. Now you turn the mic off, doesn't pick up what you say. Welcome to Marshfield, Wisconsin, Safford Field, here just by Marshfield High School. A non-conference baseball game today between the McDonell Macs and the Columbus Dons. McDonell comes in having won 5 straight games. Their overall record is 10-5. Coming off 2 victories Saturday, an 18-6 win over Cochrane Fountain City and a 19-1 victory over Elmwood Plum City. Columbus comes in having lost 5 of 6, 2 heartbreaking 1-run losses, a 12-11 loss to Gilman last Thursday, and a 6-5 loss to Neelsville on Friday night. On the mound for the Dons, junior Mac Konechny. The lineup for McDonell will be center fielder David Anderson, shortstop Cooper Mittermeier, and catcher Grant Smiskey to start. Today's broadcast is brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com. And we are almost ready to go. In step center fielder David Anderson.
Now batting, center fielder David Anderson.
The Dons without some key pieces today. Carson Eckes and Rocco Maher both injured in their game Friday in Neelsville. Some young players getting an opportunity this afternoon. 1-1 here on Anderson. One fouled off. 1-2. The defense for the Dons, sophomore Ray Becker behind the plate. Devlin Timler is at third. Carter Summer at short. The 1-2 fouled off. Count stays 1-2. Freshman Caleb Pankratz is at second. Senior Jude Becerra plays first. The outfield, left to right, Drew Lang, Brock Wieland, and Nolan Frayne, another freshman. 2 freshmen out there, Wieland and Frayne. That ball is low, 2-2 now to Anderson. The 2-2 grounded to short, fielded by Summer, over to first. Not in time, the throw is low. And Anderson will reach. Let's see how they score that. An infield hit.
Now batting
For Anderson. So 1 on, nobody out here in the first, and Cooper Mittermeier steps in for McDonell. First offering is bunted. Konechny will field that with his right hand. Throws to first. Anderson moves to second on the sacrifice bunt.
the catcher, number 1, Grant.
So a runner in scoring position now for catcher Grant Smiskey. He hits the first pitch high, foul down the first base line, and Jude Becerra covers a fair amount of ground and makes the play.
Third baseman, number 2, Eli Stepp.
Becerra with the nice play, one of 2 seniors on this Columbus roster. The batter now is third baseman Eli Stepp. 2 down, 1 on for the Macs. Curveball high, ball 1. Ball low, 2-0 to Step. A 2-0, a called strike, 2-1. Curveball high, 3-1 to Step. Ball low, and McDonell with runners at first and second, 2 outs. The 5-hitter steps in, first baseman Ryan Smiskey.
Left fielder, number 15, Ryan Smiskey.
Will Boyer on the PA today here at Safford Field, 4th grade teacher at Columbus. A called strike inside corner to Smiskey, 0-1. Konechny turns and both runners dive back, no throw. A swing and a miss, 0-2 now to Ryan Smiskey. Smiskey lifts one high, a pop fly, first base side. Konechny under it. Becker now in foul territory, out of his glove. And Smiskey has new life. And 2 remains the count. Ball outside, runners go. Becker fires to third. Ball is loose on the ground. Probably wouldn't have been in time anyway. And 2 runners now in scoring position with 2 outs here in the first. The 1-2, a swing and a miss, ball in the dirt. Becker picks and throws to first. And Konechny gets out of it. After 1/2 inning, Columbus 0, McDonell 0. We'll head to the bottom of the first, brought to you today by ShedsDelivered.com.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Welcome back to Marshfield. Today's game brought to you by Culligan Water. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Also brought to you by Seamless Roofing. Does your roof need attention? Call Seamless Roofing in Marshfield today. They are your hail damage experts, and they serve all of central Wisconsin with both residential and commercial roofing. Get a free estimate today at Seamless Commercial Roofing. 0-0. We head to the bottom of the first inning.
Devlin Timler.
Leading off for Columbus is junior Devlin Timler. Carson Eck is out today with an injury suffered Friday, so Timler moves up to the leadoff spot, facing Cale Holm. First pitch, a called strike, 0-1. Cale Holm, a junior, a talented basketball player as well for McDonell. A swing and a miss, 0-2 to Devlin Timler. The pitcher, Mac Konechny, is on deck, and following him will be the shortstop, Carter Summer. Ball outside, 1-2 to Timler. The 1-2 fouled off. Count stays at 1-2. An overcast afternoon. Warm, slight breeze. Overall, a beautiful day for baseball. The 1-2 to Timler. A swing and a miss. And Holm starts the game off with a strikeout. Mac Konechny steps in now with nobody on and one out. The first pitch, a ball outside, 1-0. Ball high and inside, 2-0 now to Mac. Ball low and 3 balls, no strikes now to Mac Konechny. Might expect him to take a pitch here. A late called strike, 3-1. That ball is lined up the middle. A ground ball single to center, and the Dons with a runner here with one out in the first.
Shortstop, number 16, Carter Summer.
A single for Konechny brings up Carter Summer. Catcher Ray Becker on deck. Summer, a 6'5" sophomore. Ball high, 1-0. 3-sport athlete. Soccer, basketball, and baseball. Was at one time a pretty decent quarterback, too. He lifts that one into center field. Anderson underneath it. He'll make the play. Konechny retreats to first. And 2 away now here in the first for the Dons.
Catcher, number 5, Ray Becker.
Ray Becker stands in now. And with 2 outs, we'll have a courtesy runner. Roe Wheeler will take Konechny's place at first base. Roe, another freshman. So 4 or 5 freshmen will see action today for Columbus. The throw over, and Wheeler back in time. Situation where the Dons might try to steal, get the runner in scoring position for Becker. Ball low, 1-0. Low and outside, 2-0 now to Becker. Freshman Brock Wieland would bat next, should Becker reach. Becker lines one into right. That's going to get down. Wheeler headed for third. And Ray Becker with a line drive single to right gives Columbus runners at first and third. And now the ball gets away. Becker tries to take second and is called out. That ball scooted away on the throw. It was picked up by second baseman Galvez, who tagged Becker, and the Dons end the first with an out on the base paths. We will head to the second inning, 0-0, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Partners Bank, better together.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
Welcome back to Satford Field in Marshfield. Today's non-conference game brought to you by Mackey. Marshfield Dairy Fest is May 30th and 31st. Check out marshfieldchamber.com for all the details. We will see you in Marshfield for a fun-filled Dairy Fest weekend. We'd also like to thank Blues Hair Studio. Put more spring in your step at Blues Hair Studio in Marshfield. Get your locks cut, colored, styled, and looking fresh as spring temperatures heat up. Blues Hair Studio is open Monday through Friday with appointment times to match your schedule. Get an online appointment at blueshairstudio.com.
Left fielder, number
Leading off the second inning for McDonell, Alan Minen, the left fielder. The first pitch from Matt Konechny, a called strike. 0-1 to Minen. A curveball outside, 1-1. Both teams had two runners reach in the first, and neither was able to score a run. A ball low, 2-1 now to Minen. Ball low, 3-1. Ball outside, and Minen reaches with a leadoff walk here in the second.
designated hitter, number 24, Mason
The
Bussey.
DH Mason Bussey stands in now, big right-handed hitter. Bussey, a big, strong boy, no batting glove. First pitch swung on and popped back over the press box, 0-1. Konechny throws over. Minen back in time. (0-1). A called strike. Runner goes. The throw down, and Ray Becker throws out Minen, trying to steal second for the first out of the inning. A really good throw from Becker to Summer. I'm sorry, that was Nolan Pankratz on the putout. Caleb Pankratz on the putout. To the 2-4 caught stealing. The 0-2 fouled off by Bussey. And one down here in the second inning. Bussey fouls another one off. Count stays 0-2. One and two, I'm told. I'd like to thank my spotters today, Jeff Timler and Emmett Konechny, catching every mistake I made. That ball's lifted high right over Becker's head. Underneath it in foul territory, he catches it Willie Mays Hayes style, and we have two down here in the second.
The pitcher, number 16, Cale Holm.
A nice play there from Ray Becker. And two away now here in the McDonell second. The pitcher, Cale Holm, steps in. Another right-handed hitter. That ball was hit really high. Becker underneath it ended up making a scoop catch. The 1-0, a curveball. Foul tipped, 1-1. McDonell, a very good team. A really nice non-conference test for Columbus. That ball hit hard to short, right past Summers' glove, into center field for a single. It gets between the center fielder's legs. And a line drive single for Cale Holm. He will advance to second on the air by center fielder Nolan
Right
Frame.
fielder, number 14, Nash Winger.
Nash Winger, the batter now. The first pitch to him is lifted high, foul, third base side. Timler underneath. He makes the play, and Columbus is out of the inning. A nice catch by Devlin Timler. We will head to the bottom of the second, still tied 0-0, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Doctor basically said, you're going to be in a wheelchair and walking with a walker. And I'm like, what? I'm like, that's my life? That's my life story? I looked around on the internet and I found Shai at Next Step Prosthetics. And I came in and met with him, and I felt so comfortable here, so unfearful. He said, we're going to get you up and walking.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Founded in 2011, Marshfield Fast Pitch is a competitive fast pitch softball club. Players range in age from 7 to 18 years old. They consist of girls from central Wisconsin and headquartered in Marshfield. Throughout the year, teams compete in tournaments locally, around the state, and nationally. During the winter, practices, lessons, and clinics are held at our indoor facility. 2025 tryout registration is happening now. Go to marshfieldfastpitch.com to get started.
We are back at Safford Field in Marshfield, Wisconsin. Today's broadcast brought to you by Stevens Point Orthopedics, proudly providing the central Wisconsin community with orthopedic, sports medicine, spine, and physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. And Stratford Plumbing and Heating. Your comfort and convenience is their top priority. They service all brands and do complete furnace and air conditioning installation. Providing professional service to Stratford, Marshfield, and the surrounding areas, call Stratford Plumbing and Heating today, your home comfort experts. Leading off the Columbus second will be freshman Brock Wieland.
Right fielder, number 3, Brock Wieland.
Cale Holm still on the mound for the Macs. Ball outside to Wieland. Another one of these kids with no batting gloves, a.k.a. Eddie Murray, Hank Aaron. Throwback style. You got calloused hands, you don't need batting gloves, Will. The 2-0 to Wieland, swung on and missed, 2-1. Senior Jude Becerra stands on deck. A 2-1 to Whelan, outside 3-1. Another swing and a miss, and count full now on Brock Wieland. Wieland lifts the 3-2 high in foul territory, first base side. Smiskey underneath it, and he makes the play. The fence was approaching fast, but Ryan Smiskey retires Wieland, and there's one down here in the Columbus second. Nobody on, one out for senior Jude Becerra. Strong right-handed hitter. Curveball high and inside, 1-0. A swing and a miss, 1-1 now on Becerra. Called strike two, 1-2. Freshman Caleb Pankratz on deck. One of three freshmen in this Dons lineup this afternoon. A 1-2 high, but Becerra swings and fouls it back. Count stays at 1 ball and 2 strikes. A 1-2 lifted high down the first base line, foul territory. Winger and Smiskey giving chase, but that ball drops between the two. And Becerra will stand in again with a 1-2 count. Wind blowing in. Ball high and inside. 2-2 now on Jude. Called strike three inside corner. And Becerra is retired on strikes for the second out here in the second inning. Caleb Pankratz now with nobody on and 2 out. Ball low, 1-0 to Caleb Pankratz. The 0-1 swung on and missed, and the count 1-1. The 1-0 swung on and missed, rather. The 1-1 lifted high, foul territory. Grant Smiskey underneath it, and he makes the play, and the Dons are retired here in the second inning. We head to the third. Max 0, Columbus 0, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose Drunken Chicken, BLT, Western, Mac and Cheese, Sweet Chili Chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Hello, it's Mayor Lois T. Strake asking you to join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Dairy, great time. The fun starts with me on Friday, May 30th at the Mayor's Breakfast, 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. At 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for family-friendly entertainment, and later join free live music at the Wenzel Family Plaza. Saturday, May 31st, the parade starts at 11 o'clock, and Wenzel Family Plaza will host fun activities. In the afternoon, the Pie and Ice Cream Social is at the Upham Mansion, and Nuts Deep 2 will be hosting an outdoor beer garden with live music. For more information, go to marshfieldchamber.com.
Welcome back to Safford Field here in Marshfield. We start the top of the third with leadoff hitter
Number 17.
David Anderson standing in for McDonell. The first pitch to Anderson outside 1-0. Anderson with an infield single to short, his first time up. The 1-0, a called strike, 1-1. Curveball chopped to third, fielded cleanly by Timler over to first, and Anderson is retired to start this third inning. A nice play there from third baseman Devlin Timler. Throws over to Becerra, and we have one down with shortstop Cooper Mittermeier standing in here in the top of the third. Called strike one. Mittermeier was retired on a sacrifice bunt his first time up. Moved Anderson to second where he was stranded. A 0-1, a curveball outside, 1-1. One high, 2-1. Called strike two, 2-2 now on Cooper Mittermeier. A senior, younger brother of Eddie Mittermeier. The 2-2 swung on and missed, and Mittermeier is retired on strikes. 2 outs here in the third for the three-hitter catcher Grant Smiskey.
Catcher, number 1, Grant Smiskey.
Called strike one, 0-1. Smiskey popped out in foul territory toward first baseman Jude Becerra his last time up. The 0-1 foul, 0-2. The Dons with 4 games this week. Tuesday, Thursday, 2 on Saturday. And that ball is chopped just over second base for a single. Fielded by Frayne. And the Macs have 1 on with 2 outs here in the third.
Third baseman.
Eli Stepp, the third baseman, stands in. The 4-hitter. Stepp walked in the first inning. 1 on, 2 outs. That pitch fouled off, 0-1 to Stepp. Ball outside, 1-1. Konechny throws over to first. The ball gets past Becerra, a low throw. Smiskey takes second. And McDonell with a runner in scoring position with 2 outs here in the third. Called strike, 1-2 on Stepp. Konechny steps off. Smiskey back to second. 1-2 now on Eli Stepp. A curveball fouled over the first base dugout. Fastball inside, 2-2 now on Stepp. First baseman Ryan Smiskey on deck. Ball low, count full now to Step. The 3-2 fouled off, count stays full. First base is open. Step a dangerous hitter. And that ball outside, ball 4. So runners at first and second now, 2 outs here in the third. And the hitter is Ryan Smiskey.
First baseman, number 15, Ryan Smiskey.
Ryan Smiskey struck out to end the first. First pitch to him is lined into left. That ball fielded quickly by Drew Lang. Runners advance, and the bases loaded now, here with 2 outs in the third.
Left fielder, number 8, Alan Minor.
So with 2 outs, McDonell, with 2 singles and a walk, has loaded the bases for Alan Minen, the left fielder today. Ball low, scoots away from the catcher Becker. He's trying to find it, but a run will come home, and McDonell takes a 1-0 lead. That ball low, got away towards the first base dugout. And all runners advance on the play. The 0-1 fouled in the dirt, 1-1. I'm no expert, but if you field the ball, catch the ball, throw the ball, it becomes a much simpler game. The 1-1 fouled back, 1-2 now on Minen. Ball high, 2-2. The 2-2 lifted into center, a routine fly ball. Center fielder Frayne makes the play. But McDonell gets 1 run here in the third. We head to the bottom of the third. McDonell 1, Columbus 0, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new Express Lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
You ready? We're back in Marshfield, Wisconsin for high school baseball, brought to you today by Arts Body Shop, quality auto body and framework since 1952. If you have an accident, let Mackey's 2024 Small Business of the Year give you a free estimate. Call Arts Body Shop on South Central Avenue in Marshfield.
Nolan Frayne.
Center fielder Nolan Frayne stands in for the first time today. A swing and a miss, strike 1 to Nolan. Batting 8th today Called strike 2, 0-2. Ball outside, 1-2. Senior Drew Lang on deck will be followed by the leadoff hitter, Devlin Timler. Frayne swings and grounds one toward second. Picked up there by Galvez over to first and in time. One down here in the Dons' third. And left fielder Drew Lang walking to the plate.
Left fielder, number 7, Drew Lang.
Swing and a foul tip caught by catcher Smiskey, 0-1. Ball high, 1-1. Cale Holm has faced one over the minimum. Called strike 1-2. Gave up 2 hits in the first inning, but on the second hit, Ray Becker caught trying to take second. A called strike 3 to Lang. 2 down now here in the Dons' third.
Third baseman.
And the top of the order, Devlin Timler, stands in.
Timler.
We said it before, but the Dons' normal leadoff hitter, Carson Eckes, out with an injury. Dons hoping to have him back by the end of the week. A swing and a miss, 0-1 to Timler. Timler lines the 0-1 into center field. So a 2-out single for Devlin Timler. And the Dons have a runner on with 2 outs for Mac Konechny. Konechny, a single his first time up, a single to center field. Wondering if Timler might try to take second here to get the tying run in scoring position. Holm throws over to first. Timler back in time. Holm quite aware that Timler might try to take second. First pitch to Konechny, a ball inside 1-0. Ball high, 2-0 now to Mac Konechny. If Konechny should reach, Carter Summer is on deck. Ball high, 3-0. Timler will take second, no throw. So the tying run in scoring position. The stolen base from Devlin Timler. A 3-0 count now on Mac Konechny. Called strike 1, 3-1. The throw to second from Holm gets into center field, and Timler is going to head to third. Picked up by Anderson, the throw to third, but Timler reaches third base on the throwing error from pitcher Cale Holm. That ball got past second base into center field. Timler takes third. 3-1 the count to Mac Konechny. Ball low. Konechny reaches for the second time today. First and third now for shortstop Carter Summer.
Shortstop, number 16.
2 outs here in the Columbus third.
Summer.
Konechny takes off for second. Summer chops one through the hole left side. Timler scores. Konechny will take third, and Columbus has tied this game at 1 here in the third inning. A ground ball single For Carter Summer, Konechny was running on the play. He'll go first to third. And Ray Becker walks to the plate with a chance to give the Dons a lead.
Ray Becker.
A called strike, 0-1 to Ray Becker. Summer heads into second uncontested. Runners at second and third now with 2 outs. Becker with a chance to give the Dons a lead. Ball outside, 1-1. Becker fouls off the 1-1, 1-2 now. Konechny at third, Summer at second. 2 outs here in the Columbus third. Becker singled to right his first time up. That pitch is hit hard, knocked down by Holm, fielded by Galvez. He throws to first, and Becker is retired to end the third inning. Holm got a piece of that with his glove, just enough to allow Galvez to make the play. We head to the fourth. Max 1, Dons 1, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
What do you like most about Columbus Catholic Schools?
Amazing teachers, because they're funny and nice.
It's the small classroom sizes.
Because it teaches us to be kind.
We invite you to check out Columbus Catholic Schools and see for yourself why our students like it here. That if you really want your student to attend Columbus Catholic Schools, we will work with you as much as possible to make that reality. Contact us at 715-387-1177 or admissions at columbusdons.org for more information.
We are back at Safford Field in Marshfield, Wisconsin. We head to the fourth inning. McDonell and Columbus tied at 1.
Left fielder, number 24, Mason Bussey.
Mason Bussey stands in. A called strike, 0-1 to Bussey. The 0-1 lifted high in foul territory. Becker giving chase from behind the plate, and he makes the play. He overran it slightly, dove backwards, and the first batter is retired here in the McDonell fourth inning. A pop-out foul on a nice play from catcher Ray Becker.
Pitcher, number 16.
Retires the leadoff man here in the fourth. The pitcher now, Cale Holm, will stand in. He singled his first time up on a line drive to center field. Ball outside, 1-0 to Holm. The 1-0 hit grounded towards third, fielded by Timler. He throws to first, and the throw is low. And Holm will reach on an error to give the Max a base runner with 1 out here in the fourth. Who was that error on?
Right fielder, number 14, Nash Winger.
So Holm reaches on an error on a ground ball to third. Timler threw to first. Becerra couldn't quite hang on. And the Max with 1 on, 1 out here in the fourth. For the 9-hitter, Nash Winger. A ball low, 1-0 to Winger. The 1-0 runner goes. Becker throws to second. The ball dropped by Pankratz. The throw would have been in time. Pankratz couldn't quite hang on. The pitch was a called strike, and Holm takes second on a stolen base. Runner at second now, 1 out here in the 4th. They count 1-1 to Winger. Ball high, 2-1. Winger lifts that ball high into left field. Summer going back from shortstop makes the play. So 2 down now here in the McDonell 4th.
Center fielder.
A nice play from shortstop Carter Summer, keeping the runner at second with 2 outs here in the 4th. Leadoff hitter David Anderson is the batter. 1 for 2 this afternoon. The first pitch to Anderson, inside, ball 1. Anderson looked plenty content to let that ball hit him. It was close, but an inside strike nonetheless. The 1-0 high, ball 2. The 2-0 fouled. 2-1. Konechny turns, no throw. That is a courtesy runner at second base. That might be number 0, Ian Crawford. The 2-1 swung on and missed. 2-2 now to David Anderson. The 2-2 swung on and missed. And Matt Konechny strikes out David Anderson to end the McDonell 4th. After 3.5, McDonell won, Columbus won. Brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Back at Safford Field, brought to you by Mutual of Wausau, ensuring protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Leading off the Columbus 4th is right fielder Brock Wieland. Ball inside, 1-0. We'd also like to thank our game day sponsors, Woodfield Inn & Suites, Rem's Funeral Home, and G&D Wood Products. The 1-0 to Wieland swung on and popped up back towards the pitcher, Holm underneath it, and 1 down here in the Columbus 4th. A pop out to lead off the fourth.
First baseman.
So nobody on and one out for senior Jude Becerra.
Becerra.
Becerra 0 for 1. Struck out looking his first at bat. First pitch fouled off, 0-1. The 0-1, a swing and a miss, 0-2 now to Becerra. Freshman Caleb Pankratz on deck. The 0-2 outside, 1-2. The 1-2 outside, 2-2. The Dons with 3 freshmen in the lineup today. Becerra hits the 2-2 hard off Holmes' glove, fielded by the shortstop Mittermeier, and makes the play. A nice stretch by Ryan Smiskey at first. Becerra retired, 2 down now here in the Columbus fourth, rather.
Second baseman.
Pankratz steps in with nobody on and 2 out. Ball outside, 1-0. Pankratz hits the 1-0 to short, fielded by Mittermeier. And that will retire the side. After 4, McDonell 1, Columbus 1, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Welcome back to Safford Field High School Baseball, brought to you today by Sternweiss & Sons Ready Mix and Block Plant of Marshfield. Now hiring boom truck and concrete truck drivers. Be home every night and work for the hometown team at Sternweiss & Sons. If it's time for you to make a change, apply today at the Wren Road Ready Mix location, Sternweiss & Sons of Marshfield. And it's time to get your pool ready for summer. Contact Rigel Plumbing and Heating in Marshfield, your local BioGuard dealer, for the products and expertise to do it right. Rigel Plumbing and Heating. A new pitcher on the mound for the Columbus Dons. That is junior Devlin Timler. Mac Konechny is at third base, so Timler and Konechny switch places. Konechny went 4 innings, gave up 1 run. I'm guessing the pitching change is so Mac will be available later in the week. The Dons have 2 games Saturday. The first pitch from Timler, a called strike. The batter is the 2-hitter, Cooper Mittermeier. 0 for 1 this afternoon. Some people in the peanut gallery wondering why Mac was taken out, but not understanding that there is a pitch count. And Coach Krassel making sure he's available Saturday. That ball is popped up to Timler, who catches it just behind the mound. Matt Konechny almost clotheslined Timler. But nonetheless, 1 out here in the McDonell 5th.
The catcher, number 1, Grant Smisky.
Devlin and Mack having a good laugh. Carter Summer over there also not talking. 1 down here in the 5th. A called strike to the catcher, Grant Smisky. Oh, 1, a swing and a miss, 0-2. That ball chopped to third, foul, fielded by Konechny. 0-2 remains the count on Smisky. Ball high, 1-2. Smisky thought about it, pulled back. On deck is the cleanup hitter, Eli Stepp. One, two, a called strike 3. 2 outs now here in the McDonell 5th.
Third baseman, number 2, Eli Stepp.
Eli Stepp, the third baseman, steps in. He has walked twice today. Called strike 1, 0-1. The 0-1 chop towards short. Konechny comes over from third, picks, throws. Ball gets past first baseman Becerra. And Stepp will head down to second, reaching on an error. That ball one-hopped off the turf to Becerra. Stepp reaches on an error. And the Max with the go-ahead run at second base with 2 away. Ryan Smisky, the batter. He hits a hard grounder to short, fielded by Summer. Over to Becerra, and the side is retired. So Devlin Timler pitches a strong 5th inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th, tied at 1. Brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Back at Safford Field in Marshfield, Wisconsin. McDonell 1, Columbus 1. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning, leading off for Columbus, center fielder Nolan Frayne.
Center fielder Nolan.
Cale Holm still on the mound for McDonell. First pitch to Frayne, a called strike, 0-1. Frayne grounded out to second his first at bat. The 0-1, a swing and a miss, 0-2. A swing and a miss, and Nolan Frayne down on strikes to begin the Columbus 5th. A pinch hitter now. That is Ryan Bernick,
Pinch hitting for
a
the
right-handed
Dons,
sophomore.
25, Ryan Bernick.
Bernick not available for the Dons. In a few of their games last week, he missed the Loyal game, not at the Neilsville game on Friday. Ball outside 1-0. A key piece when available. The 1-0 is hit hard right at second baseman Galvez. So a line out for the second out here in the Columbus fifth.
The pitcher,
With nobody on and 2 outs, leadoff man Devlin Timler stands in. Timler 1 for 2 this afternoon. Ball outside to Devlin. Almost identical to the third inning, where the 8-9 hitters are retired in the third. Timler was able to start a rally. The 1-0 fouled back over first base, 1-1. The 1-1 inside, 2-1 to Timler. I think he thought about getting hit by that pitch. Decided against it. A 2-1 low, 3-1 now to Devlin Timler. Timler fouls off that pitch. Count full now. A swing and a miss, and that'll end the 5th inning. We head to the 6th. McDonell 1, Columbus 1, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield, is your local Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. They have it all, including farm tractors and the best-selling and #1 rated in durability and owner experience Kubota compact do-it-all tractors. And don't forget the versatile Kubota RTV utility vehicles, along with Kubota zero-turn mowers for the best lawn care equipment. Get them all at Chili Implement. Chili Implement is open Monday through Saturday. Call us or visit our website at chiliimplement.com.
Welcome back to Safford Field in Marshfield, Wisconsin. High school baseball brought to you today by First Choice Credit Union. First Choice Credit Union in Marshfield serves anyone who lives or works in Wood, Marathon, Clark, or Portage counties. Make First Choice Credit Union your first choice for loans. For expertise, honesty, and stellar service, look no further than Heritage Auto Body. The team of professionals uses the latest technology to ensure that your vehicle comes back to you looking like new. They provide free estimates and work with your insurance company to make it easy for you. Heritage Auto Body on Heritage Drive on Marshfield's south side. A called strike to Alan Minen, the 6-hitter and left fielder today, 0 for 1 so far. Devlin Timler on the mound, the 0-1 fouled off, 0-2. We are tied at 1 here in the 6th inning. The 0-2 is hit hard right side through the hole, and a leadoff single on a ground ball to right field for Alan Minen. 1 on, nobody out. The DH Mason Bussey will come to the plate. Bussey 0 for 2. Popped out twice in foul territory to catcher Ray Becker. A strong right-handed hitter. Upright stance. He shows bunt. That ball will land in front of Timler. Timler to first for the out. Minen will move to second on the sacrifice bunt from Bussey. And McDonell with the leadoff run in scoring position with one out here in inning number 6.
Pitcher, number 16, Cale Holm.
Cale Holm, the batter. The pitcher today. 1 on, 1 out, a called strike, 0-1 to Cale Holm. Ball low, 1-1. Nice stop from catcher Ray Becker. Keep that ball in front. The 1-1 swung and popped up towards second base. Caleb Pankratz underneath it in shallow right. He'll make the play for the second out here in the McDonell 6th inning.
Right fielder,
Right fielder, Nash Winger. With 2 outs, a runner on second here in the 6th. I'm sorry, this is a pinch hitter. One and 0. Ball high 2-0. That is number 13, Sullivan. Pinch hitter in the 9 spot. Ball low, scoots away from Becker. Runner goes. Becker throws, but not in time. The count 3-0 now, and Minen heads down to second. On a ball in the dirt that scooted away just enough for Minen to get to third. The go-ahead run 90 feet away with 2 outs. The 3-0, a called strike. 3-1 to Sullivan. The top of the order on deck for McDonell. The 3-1 swung on and hit high to left field. A routine fly ball for the left fielder Nolan Frayne. And after 5.5, we're still tied at 1, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Have you outgrown your old furniture? Well, I can relate. Then get into Mall Furniture today. We are never short on inventory, and we are never short on bringing you great deals. Living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, mattresses, recliners, lift chairs, and big clearance recliners. Head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
High school baseball brought to you today by Smith Brothers Meats. Get fresh meats and cheeses every day and let them cater your next event. Smith Brothers Meats in Colby. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 6, and Saturdays, 8 till 4. Mac Konechny, 1 for 1 with a walk, leads off the Columbus 6th inning. The first pitch hit towards the hole. Step ranging to his left, throws, and the play is made. A leaping catch by first baseman Ryan Smiskey retires Konechny to begin the Dons' 6th inning. One away for shortstop Carter Summer. A called strike, 0-1 to Carter. Ball outside, 1-1. Still tied at 1 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Called strike, 1-2. McDonell, winners of 5 straight, being tested today here by the Dons. Called strike 3. 2 outs, now here in the 6th.
The catcher, number 5.
That brings up catcher Ray Becker with nobody on and 2 outs. Becker lifts one foul down the right field line. Smiskey giving chase. That ball gets down, 0-1 to Becker. A called strike outside corner. 0-2. Ball outside, 1-2. Cale Holm with only 77 pitches here in the 6th with 2 outs. Becker fights one off down the right field line. That ball is down. It's going to get all the way to the corner. Becker heads to second. And a 2-out double from Ray Becker gives Columbus the go-ahead run in scoring position with 2 outs. And in steps freshman Brock Wieland.
Right fielder, number 3, Brock.
The courtesy runner for Becker will be freshman Daxton Wenzel. Brock Wieland 0 for 2 with a chance here to give his team the lead late in the game. A first pitch to Wieland, a called strike. A curveball on the inside half. 0-1 to Wieland. A swing and a miss, 0-2 now. The courtesy runner, Wenzel at second. 0-2 to Brock Wieland. Ball outside. 1-2. Wieland has popped out twice today, once in foul territory. A 1-2, a swing and a miss, and that will end the 6th inning. We head to the 7th. McDonell 1, Columbus 1. Brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
High school baseball brought to you today by Milwaukee Tool Demo Days at Hiller's True Value. Milwaukee Tools Demo Days are this Friday and Saturday at Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. Get great deals on Milwaukee tools and outdoor power equipment this Friday and Saturday at Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. Fleet Farm. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. And Gross Buick of Marshfield. Buy your next vehicle from Gross Buick of Marshfield. Gross Buick is the home of a lifetime engine warranty on select vehicles, and they back all purchases with a full service department. You can also get a free courtesy car, Gross Buick of Marshfield.
Leading off the 7th inning.
We are tied at 1 here in the top of the 7th inning. The top of the order, David Anderson, stands in for McDonell. Devlin Timler still on the mound for Columbus. First pitch to Anderson, hit hard to left. That ball's going to drop and get by Nolan Frayne. A line drive to left. That'll be scored a single. And Anderson will advance on the fielding error from Frayne. So a runner at second now with nobody out for Cooper Mittermeier. 0-2, 0-4-2 so far this afternoon. The pitch is a ball outside, 1-0. The 1-0 fouled off, 1-1. It looked like Frayne might come in and catch that ball. He stopped late. It landed just in front and then got by, getting the runner to second base. A swing and a miss on an outside curveball. 1-2 now to Cooper Mittermeier. The 1-2 popped up. Summer comes in. He'll make the play, and one away here in the 7th. Anderson remains at second. Grant Smiskey comes to the plate with 1 on and 1 out here in the 7th. Ball outside, 1-0 to Smiskey. The 1-0 is flown into right center. That ball gets down, picked up by Wieland. Anderson scores from second, and a fly ball single gives McDonell a 2-1 lead here in the 7th inning.
Third baseman, number 2, Eli Stepp.
Eli Stepp, the batter now. 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Runner at first, 1 out. McDonell now leading 2-1. First pitch fouled off, 0-1. That pitch chopped back towards Timler. He'll turn and throw to second. Summer there to retire Smiskey. And the fielder's choice puts us at 2 outs.
First baseman, number 15.
A runner on first here in the McDonell 7th. The 1-6 fielder's choice to get Smiskey. Ryan Smiskey, the batter now. Ball outside, 1-0. Called strike, 1-1. Ball low, 2-1 to Smiskey. Alan Minen is on deck, the left fielder. Should Smiskey reach, a swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Ball outside, runner goes. Becker throws. Throw is wide. That gets into center fielder. Picked up by Konechny. Step. We'll get to third on the play. The count now full. The second error of the inning for Columbus.
First baseman Ryan Smisky.
Ball 4, and Ryan Smisky takes first on the walk. Runners at first and third for Alan Minen. He is 1 for 2 this afternoon with a walk, a fly out to center. His last time up, he singled on a ground ball to right. Timler and the Dons trying to get out of this 7th inning down 1. Ball 1 high, 1-0 to Minen. So 2 errors here in the 7th have been costly. Ball outside, 2-0. A 2-0 low, 3-0. Ball high. Minen walks. The bases loaded now for the DH, Mason Bussey.
Number 24, Mason Bussey.
Bussey with 2 pop-outs, a sacrifice bunt his last time up, and Coach Krasselt heads to the mound to talk things over with his infield. That gives us time to thank Felker Brothers of Marshfield. Felker Brothers of Marshfield, a leading manufacturer of stainless steel products, congratulates student athletes across central Wisconsin on all your accomplishments, both on and off the courts and fields. Best of luck this season from Felker Brothers of Marshfield. And don't forget, after the game today, we'll have our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or at nasonvilledairy.com. Mason Bussey, the batter, bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the 7th inning. McDonell already with 1 unearned run across this frame to take a 2-1 lead. Columbus trying to get to the bottom of the 7th, down 1. That pitch outside, 1-0 to Mason Bussey. The 1-0 popped high, foul territory. Jude Becerra giving chase, but it lands on the top of the dugout for strike 1. The count 1-1 now. Bussey looks like if he were to get a hold of one, it would go quite a ways. Thank you. The pitch outside, 2-1 to Mason Bussey. Swing and a fouled. That ball foul tipped. 2-2 now to Bussey. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 7th inning. 2-2 count. The pitch fouled off first base side. Count stays even at 2. Pretty decent crowd on hand here today. Well, it's turned out to be quite a competitive baseball game. 2-1 here in the 7th. 2 balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded. A swing and a miss, but the ball in the dirt gets by catcher Becker, and McDonell will score on a dropped third strike. No play at first. The bases will stay loaded. 3-1 now.
Pitcher, number 16, Kale Holm. That ball has to be fucking blocked.
So Timler gets the strikeout. But a dropped third strike swinging scores another run for McDonell. Timler now at 48 pitches, so Coach Krassel will go get him, making sure he's available for Thursday. The pitcher for Columbus will be sophomore Carter Summer. So McDonell with 2 unearned runs to take a 3-1 lead here in the top of the 7th inning. Summer, the third pitcher for the Dons this afternoon. Matt Konechny went 4 innings. Devlin Timler going 2 2/3. Summer now the pitcher. The batter will be the pitcher for McDonell, Cale Holm. 1 for 3 on the afternoon. Freshman Keegan Hart bringing the umpire more balls. Playing toss-toss on his way back to the dugout. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Summer pitches to Holm. Time called by the batter Holm, or maybe from Becker rather, as he wants to talk things over with Carter Summer. The first pitch outside in the dirt, picked by catcher Becker, 1-0 to Cale Holm. Ball outside, 2-0. Summer with a solid outing on Friday night at Neilsville. The 2-0 outside, 3-0. I would expect Holm to take a pitch here. The Dons in need of a strike. The 3-0 called outside corner. 3-1. Just a bit outside. Holm walks. Ryan Smiskey scores. And McDonell now leads 4-1. Sullivan steps in, 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Called strike 1, 0-1. 0-2 now to Sullivan. Ball outside, a 1-2. That ball just off the outside corner. The 1-2 to Sullivan, swung and popped over the backstop. Count stays 1-2. The top of the order on deck in David Anderson. Anderson led off the inning with a pop-up. Ball outside, past the catcher Becker. Minen comes in to score. McDonell leads 5-1 here in the 7th. Minen scores on the wild pitch. Bussey over to third. Holm takes second. The 2-2 outside, 3-2 to Sullivan. Two swung on and missed, and Columbus is out of the 7th. But not before McDonell gets 4 runs, 2 earned, 2 unearned. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Max leading the Dons 5-1. Brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Partners Bank, better together.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Or I thought like that one too. Back in Marshfield, McDonell trying to close things out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Cale Holm trying to go the distance. He's thrown 82 pitches through 6 innings. Jude Becerra stands in for Columbus. The first pitch fouled off, 0-1. This game was tied at 1 after 6 innings. A couple of errors in the Columbus 7th, and McDonell takes advantage, eventually scoring 4 in the top of the 7th inning. Ball outside makes the count even at 1 to Jude Becerra. 1-1, swung on and missed, 1-2. Ball outside, count even at 2 now. Becerra is 0 for 2 this afternoon. Caleb Pankratz on deck. Following him, at least as it stands now, would be Nolan Frayne. A ball brings the count full at 3-2. Becerra lines one into right. That ball is down for a single. And now it takes a bounce past the right fielder, Sullivan. And Becerra has a leadoff double to begin the 7th inning. Jude Becerra doubles down the right field line. Freshman Nolan Pankratz. They chance to drive in a run for Columbus. Pankratz 0 for 2 this afternoon. The 0-2 is lined towards second, caught by Galvez. Becerra back to second. One down here in the bottom of the 7th.
A fielder, number 8, Nolan Frayne.
That brings up freshman Nolan Frayne. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Ball inside, 1-1 on Frayne. A swing and a miss, 1-2. Ryan Bernick on deck for Columbus. Ball high, 2-2. Home at 93 pitches now. Here in the 7th, trying to finish off this game. 1 on, 1 out, a swing and a miss. 2 down now for Columbus. And the Dons' last chance comes to the plate
Third baseman, number 25.
in the form of third baseman Ryan Bernick. Bernick 0 for 1. Pinch hit in the 4th inning and lined out to second. The first pitch to Bernick is low, ball 1. Becerra at second. The 1-0 outside, 2-0. The top of the order would follow Bernick, should he reach. The 2-0, a swing and a miss, 2-1. Ball outside, 3-1. Home at 98 pitches. Ball low. That ball gets by the catcher. Becerra will head to third. Ryan Bernick with a 2-out walk. Becerra advances to third on the wild pitch. Home now at 99 pitches. And the McDonell coaching staff headed out to the mound to talk things over. That 99 is my count. It looks as though we're going to have a pitching change. Center fielder David Anderson is coming in. We will take a break here on Zaleski Sports. High school baseball brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, birds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
The doctor basically said, you're going to be in a wheelchair and walking with a walker. And I'm like, what? I'm like, that's my life? That's my life story? I looked around on the internet and I found Shai at Next Step Prosthetics. And I came in and met with him and I felt so comfortable here, so unfearful. He said, we're going to get you up and walking.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
We are back. High school baseball brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com. The new pitcher for McDonell is David Anderson. Holm heads out to center field. We are in the bottom of the 7th inning. McDonell leading 5-1. 2 outs. Runners at first and third for leadoff hitter Devlin Timler.
Shortstop.
This game was tied at 1 after 6 innings. McDonell took advantage of 2 errors in the top of the 7th and scored 4 runs. The first pitch from Anderson, a called strike, 0-1 to Devlin Timler. Ball low, 1-1. A swing and a miss, 1-2 now to Timler. A throw down to first from Smisky to Smisky. Burnick back in time. The 1-2 chop towards second, fielded by Galvez. He'll toss to Smisky. And the game is over. The 4-3 putout. McDonell wins 5-1. We'll be back for the Nasonville Dairy post-game wrap-up right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back to Safford Field in Marshfield, Wisconsin, where the McDonell Macs have defeated the Columbus Dons 5-1 in an entertaining non-conference high school baseball game. To wrap things up, the scoring after 2 scoreless innings, McDonell scored in the top of the third after an error and a wild pitch. The Dons got one back on an RBI single from Carter Summer to even things up at 1 after 3. Pitchers Mac Konechny and Cale Holm were solid on the mound. Konechny left after 70 pitches, gave up the 1 run. Coach Krasselt wanting him available for Saturday. Holm went 6 2/3. This game was tied after 6 innings at 1-1. In the top of the 7th inning, McDonell took advantage of 2 Columbus errors, 2 walks, and a dropped third strike with the bases loaded that also scored a run to score 4 runs in the top of the 7th inning, making this a 5-1 game. Jude Becerra led off the bottom of the 7th with a double. A walk made it so Columbus had runners at first and third with 2 outs, but a 2-out ground out induced by the relief pitcher David Anderson, who came in to get the final batter, only faced the 1 batter, ended this game at 5-1. Statistically, for Columbus, Devlin Timler 1 for 4, Matt Konechny 1 for 2 with a walk. Carter Summer went 1 for 3 with the RBI in the 3rd inning. Ray Becker went 2 for 3. Becerra had a double. Nobody else with a hit for the Dons. On the mound for Columbus, Matt Konechny went 4 innings, gave up 1 run, struck out 3. Devlin Timler went 2 2/3, gave up 4 runs, but only 1 was earned. He struck out 2. Carter Summer got the last out of the 7th inning. For McDonell, the story of the day was junior Cale Holm, who went 6 2/3, reached his pitch limit with 2 outs in the 7th inning. He struck out 8, only gave up the 1 earned run. David Anderson came in to get the last out, earning the save for McDonell. Our final score, McDonell 5, Columbus 1. Thank you for joining us on our post-game show, brought to you by NasonvilleDairy.com. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield or Curtis, or at NasonvilleDairy.com. Thank you for joining us. McDonell wins 5-1. Have a wonderful evening.